From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here we are, now we message for all. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, go yeah we there.
Yeah, greetings and a warm welcome to Komon-Tok platform. Yeah, we discuss trending issues from Sierra Leone and also some trending world news. Because our target audience, Sierra Leoneans, this program will be moderated in our local dialect Creole. But don't worry, you can check us on our website at www.komon-tok.co.uk. All right, so family, we come back now. We do have international audience. Something that boil inside Salon where I'm sure plenty pounder don't talk about. Today, waiting make we come late. First, in the first place, we apologize. We wait for a very senior and seasoned civil society personality we don't want them. We give a help, we analyze some of these trending issues in the sense that even civil society can get the bold mind. Seeing what people they expect say political parties like, for example, the APC for challenge, call protests or demand. These things don't become, unique in the sense for this guy, Babadi, and this not the first time this guy they challenge the government. All over, I don't know, but sometimes we get for give kudos or comment, even though we don't know what's not the intent because politics different. But what's with it's not the surface, it seems as if this guy ready for challenge the powers that be. But with this not a test case, they can't know because the Constitution of Sierra Leone is very clear. And we say go borrow what's there. We go make sure say we understand what's in the Constitution say. We go maybe 1, 2, 3 parts of the Constitution. Let me just do the genealogy here. And we go also look at KKY. KKY say it will fix the light problem in a salon. I know what you are. Lord just level so. The man say he fix the salon, the light problem. He fix her. Okay. Lord no make palava. I know say someone can vex for me. Yeah. And the world news where we get for camp with South Korea, of course, I'm sure say this now one of the trending news within this last 24 hours. Unprecedented. Since the 80s, South Korea declared martial law. But guess what? Even so, the president will declare it is perfect for imposition. Perhaps in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, then go down in picture. Wait till we learn from that. Okay. Now, then here we get for can discuss. Why we just tap on them program here? Because in this very program, we get a lot of genealogy inside here. So I think for make sure say we get the message juicy, make we just left and so. We get the struggle for cancer, as you know, from Sierra Leone. So please, now let me give us maybe like 5 more minutes, please. I'm sure say you get something better if we can tell we. Well, they can't just now for can for don't party she's a better.
We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow, but we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no we no go line. I Komon-Tok, we stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go here we loud. We don't go hide, we go make the proud. From Salon to the world, we just stand and talk. Come here we young, now we message for Komon-Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we didn't make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and vibes, we didn't confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show.
All right, so it's a pleasure again, Fambul, for we get Mr. Peter of G Vision Empowerment Sierra Leone. So just before we introduce we big man at the building, we just want gentle reminder. You know what they put that? Gentle reminder. Of course, we know we serve what we can do another so. Sharing is caring. Please consider that and also consider for like the program. Why? It's very simple for two things, especially those people at the end of it on our YouTube. You will keep them for yourself and also for help the algorithm notice we and potentially recommend that to other potential viewers. That's not the purpose. And on top of that, for scared governments, what you they do so government hate and bad. I will tell you this. They hate and bad on the sharing content. They hate and bad. So Lord self offending by sharing it. Please consider that. Anyway, yes, Mr. Peter, you welcome now. Komon-Tok. You get a mic.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother, and thank you to people who they listen me all across the world. Mina Peter Konneh, Mina the National Coordinator for a civil society organization. We name Community Action for Human Security.
We were at the bottom of the
Then I
human
also happen
development.
for be the chairperson for civil society and human rights in Bombali and the northern region. I'm happy for day with you back today now the program.
All right. Not short one, but we get the juice already inside here. Thank you very much for taking the time on a very, very short notice. We really appreciate that. All right. I think, as always, we can like for do justice to people there. We want to take people them back. We don't know this guy because people them be understand them they going to doubt. Who is this guy? Babadi, who is this guy? Because over the years, the government and the police say people then they do faceless protests. They're not they hide. Even though some people they know their name, they know they call them. They name them, they say are faceless protesters there, and therefore they know they can't stand, they want to see them. But this one seems to be unique in the sense that there are people. Like I said, this guy, we don't know what's not the. It really shocked a lot of people, and for he put in face on this particular paper and a name. Let me just flash you, let people know who are this Babadi camera.
Full that they will come into governance one day and behave and conduct themselves. However, we will continue to poke our nose into the activities because they are integral part of public sector governance and they are registered with the BPIC. So it's our business. When they come in, we shall be paying them, all of these guys. See, we shall be paying them again. Give them vehicles, give them drivers, give them security. It's our money. We are not paying President Bio. Did you ever pay him? No. He's not using our money. So they should know that. So we are asking that they should bring this thing to an end, at least in the next 2 months. November, we should not be thinking about that anymore. Neither we think about somebody going to APC office or SVP office to hold placard. So they should find a way. They have solutions. If they want, they can call some of us. In fact, let me tell you now, even these guys who are here, they are not allowing us to meet with some of them. And so we are now calling on them. Please, if you're viewing this channel, we are calling on you to invite some of us to come and speak the truth. Some of us don't know how to speak lies. I'm a Christian. I read the Bible and I teach the Bible. I cannot lie. So I'm advising you, please, UNDP, ensure you invite some of us to speak the truth. These guys are calling in the name of civil society. They are always there to, I reserve my opinion. Okay. But the ABC, we are calling on you, please, tell your supporters, come together. Samora Kamara, Cheikoko, Minkailu Masare, Payansane, Sidia Tunis, especially Lansana. That we are not serious with development yet. That's very, very true. Second, said, who is fooling who? I had the texters. We don't know. The problem, the challenge here is, for example, my brother was talking about me saying this. It's not me. It is what the document speaks to. I read documents. 1,000, 2,000 pages, I can read. Now, what is happening here is what they put in the document, have they been implemented? No. Secondly, I think our public sector institutions, for example, NEC, I shall continue saying it. I have said so before election, and I'm going to say it. I observed elections way back in 2007 from funds from the Big Share Commission. Now, it is very, very clear that these elections were rigged to a point you will be afraid. People are counting a ballot. Our structures in the north, Tonkolili, Pudloko, and in Konneh, They were counting the results, not collecting results, counting results. And the first election after 5 elections, to be announced, just before a week. That's the first election. 96, 2002, 2007, 2012, 2018. 2023, we announced the election results a week. Quite interesting. So there is a problem. You know what people are saying? I mean, people don't sense on people's mind. Talk to medical doctors, talk to lawyers, economists, chartered accountants, and talk to those who are present. They will tell you from their mouth. I'm quoting them verbatim. Next election, we are not going to register. Let the digital community don't spend money for registration. It's irrelevant because my vote will never be counted. So I advise that we look at it magnanimously. They will tell you, medical doctors, lawyers, economists, because if we register and go and vote, will they count our vote? We wake up 5 a.m. to go and vote, and at the end of the day, our votes are not counted. What do we do? So, you know what? We've organized 5 elections: 96, 2002, 2007, 2012, 2018. Now we have an election, 6th election. You know what Ochoa is saying? Have you read Ochoa's report? In the last 20 years, Ochoa has been giving reports on democracy in West Africa. Sierra Leone ranked 2nd after Benin Republic. Ghana is coming 3rd. And Nigeria, Ghana is coming 3rd. But now Sierra Leone has gone down democratically. Those countries that are democracies, Senegal, Cape Verde, or whatever. Now, what am I saying? That there was no reason for us to have even tripartite.
I think
the reason why no tripartite, why do we, okay,
Baba,
next time, I think
we'll find.
All right, so Fambulen, we don't take you back into history. You don't see the face, the Babadi guy, which seems to making headline on the way. But we are very fortunate. We get another civil society manaya. Peter. Peter, over to you. What do you think about this laudable venture, or perhaps what's now our own opinion as G Vision Empowerment? Did you guys support this kind of talk at all?
Thank you very much. I also want to toe the line with a lot of civil society colleagues them for support the initiative of electoral accountability, because more be specific on laws and regulations. We get what you call electoral justice, and there is no justice without accountability. And when we been discuss several issues after the election, because we look at the post-election conflicts and violence, and one of the things where I make in that analysis, and by then a lot of security personnel were there, the ONS, the police were there, and I say there is no justice without truth. There is no justice without accountability. So Babadi don't take a very good venture, a venture we all proud of, and I want for clearly say is a good one. It doesn't matter who that start them and who side and start them, but this is a call where we don't see ordinary citizens don't ask for electoral justice. In the past broadcast, I make mention of so one lawyer, when a private lawyer, when a Surimara, we talk a lot. Well, may see no more now the thing where we get na free tongue blackout. We see waiting here, but yet still the viewers then go hearing my voice.
Yeah,
we don't see who say a private person don't ask for the election result. We don't see who say approach the right to access information. We don't see who say it don't go to court level. So what we they say from your introduction, you say before now, yes, people can say they want for protest, but it hasn't a face. But this why you see a Sierra Leonean come out and say, it's better for me to be arrested for the right thing than to sit and look at the wrong things happen. So wetin we dey say in a context, it's better for me to fight and die for just cause than for me to sit and perish within a system where not transparent, within a system where not accountable, within a system where justice not dey. And there are key institutions that this country where are always they say the need for step up. The judiciary na one, the need for step up. Yeah. So it's good that we see people like Babadi don't take the bold step, and we support them on that for make sure say we get electoral justice. Like you been dey make mention, we don't begin see elections over the past years from 1996, 2002, 2007, 2012, 2018, and 2023. And now even educated folks now don't believe say this na baton change na 10 years. Are we going to sit back and look at precedent that, okay, well, now tomorrow APC will come back and take their own electoral commissioner and they say it is not constitutional? So now wetin we dey look at here? Are we looking at morality? Are we looking at public opinion? Taxpayers for make sure say the right thing happen. I read the letter where the Inspector General of Police writes calling on the person behind the protest for make them sit down and get a dialogue. Are we looking at the issues around electoral justice?
Let's jump inside. You mentioned Augustine Mara himself make this in go to court become a lawyer. And this is civil society, one of them job now for raise for call for protest. If you say there will be any breakthrough according to, let me say, the way I then skate Mara in case, then kick her out of court because they say not follow some technical. I mean, instead of the merit, say lawyer then get to thing. They say the merit and the technicality. I think they use the technicality and this for dislodging case, and so in case go gonna court. Now, police on color, you think say perhaps police self go find technicality, they know they look at the merit. The law in that case not be look at the merit for Mara, they look at the technicality, then kick her out. You think probably the police go apply the same technicalities?
One thing where I want for use for answer that question, that every police officer today, you are also a civilian tomorrow. That whatever thing you do today will also come back and haunt you tomorrow. And the system you favor today might not be favorable for you tomorrow. So in the sense, guys, if a Sierra Leonean, because protest is part of democracy, more make it very clear, it's part of democracy. So wetin police they look at is you inform them, because according to the Public Order Act, you for inform the police. Did you inform them? Yes, now a Sierra Leonean has informed you of their action to protest, of which a lot of Sierra Leoneans them ready for support that one day for call for electoral justice. What would be the role of the police? Are you going to serve your masters rather than the public use you supposed for serve? Are you going to protect a state institution not doing the right thing over the people who pays you? And one thing we want to make it very clear and very open and bold, for every police officers you are being paid by taxpayers' money, by revenues generated by this country. And it is a shame, my brother, for make this very clear and quick one.
Go ahead. Done this one. Finish this one.
Yeah. I just want to inform the people, and because this is a broader platform, I just want to inform Sierra Leone and they're both home and abroad that out of the 100% GDP where Salon, the revenue where Salon they mobilize or they generate, you know, say 59% they go for service. We debt them, both domestic and foreign debt them. 40% they go for wage bill, that means salaries. So now, wetin we get for look at capital development project, feed salon, infrastructure, middle manpower, now 1%. Wetin we dey look at for address education, food, now 1%. So without donor support, without international support, without we not paying the old debt, going back for new debt, you know say salon no dey survive in 1%. Are we really serious to see that electoral justice come to light? We address issues and not just look at a narrow tripartite report and look at issues of transparency and accountability. Are we going to look at that? 1% of GDP, na for solve salon problem.
Just Oleander. And these points we counted yesterday. I'm so happy when you bring them come. I'm so happy. I think no, not yesterday. Will not come. Sorry about that. Day before yesterday. Honorable Kabo of APC, I think the minority leader there, it's exactly what it was. 99% of we domestic revenue they go on servicing and paying wage bill. It's only 1%. But we were skeptical a little bit because of our position. But now that from the civil society, he said they took them figure there. In fact, you break and don't pass the way input and done. You put on 59% now on service for service debts and 40% on wage bill and 1%.
Yes. So just imagine those kind of analogy, how Sierra Leone is growing. And now, my brother, I might tell you, pikin wey dem not born it, this debt we not able to pay them within 10 years. This debt will the service so 59%. We cannot repay it within 10 years. That means me pikin wey dem not born it is still indebted to a system where it not even born it and meet them. So this is what we call inherited poverty. So how we go able to run with system feed salon the big five changers with a donor support where we not sure. So this is why you find out that the economy they continue for be shrink and narrowed, whilst we get a lot of appointments where and if we not take them even this 1%, because now we get a bloated wage bill. By now, any serious economist in this country for don't they advise President Bio for cut down on the wages, because anyway, this 1%, if we continue with this appointment, then this 1% will be swallowed before 2025 May. Before May 2025, this 1% will be swallowed.
Thank you very much. Now I'll leave that side first, because some family and all see this letter, they don't know the content of the letter, and both of these one, including the police reply. So let's just do them favor. We read both sides so that because we get a whole lot of things and back for pay attention to. So Fambul, this is not the letter where Babadi writes to the police. We read them for now. No worry. Now we defend soon. Naya, usa you dey na end this. All right. Now, they started the Senate anyway. Dear sir, requesting police presence on the 10th December 2024 for concerned Sierra Leoneans' demands for Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone to publish disaggregated result for the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections at polling station level. Referencing your copy of a letter addressed to the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, Ecsl, demanding publication of the disaggregated June 24, 2023 election results at polling station level, we hereby request the Sierra Leone police to provide adequate security for concerned Sierra Leoneans or voters that will be coming out on the 10th December 2024 to demand their election results from Ecsl should they fail to publish the result on or before the 9th December 2024. We have identified 38 assembly points attached from Lumley to Waterloo that will be occupied, including the Ecsl headquarters at Tower Hill in Freetown and other offices across the country. We expect the Sierra Leone police to exhibit professionalism, respect the dignity for our people as they exercise their rights enshrined in the section 14 subsection 1 of the Sierra Leone Constitution, which guarantees citizens' right to assembly peacefully. Conversely, we have witnessed in the recent times where peaceful demonstrations turn violent and loss of lives by unprofessional tactics used by the police. We would like to affirm that our people will be peaceful, for which we expect the police to behave in a professional manner and not attack them with batons of fire, tear gas, canister, or live rounds at them. The Sierra Leone police have built its reputation over the decades ago as the force for good, and we expect that good reputation to continue as you carry out your constitutional duty. Sir, we look forward to your professional service as we demand our votes to be counted and the disaggregated results published at polling station level. Yours sincerely, Thomas Babadi, on behalf of concerned Sierra Leoneans, voters, and also David Williams, sorry, another person, name not too clear, but Williams, progressive. So, Fambulan, these are the letter where Babadi and Williams write to the police. Of course, Unadoi in clip will first introduce the reason we make the challenge ECSL. Now, the police for the first time they said they said do a very good thing anyway. That's not for the first time. They can invite you, they can change their mind. The police professionally reply. Then said, in fact, then at the second day first time they reply. Then said requesting police presence on the 10th December 2024 for concerned Sierra Leoneans, demands for Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone to publish disaggregated results for the June 24, 2023 multi-tier election result at polling station. I am directed to acknowledge receipt of your correspondence dated 30th November 2024, bordering on the above subject, and to state it has received the attention of the Inspector General of Police, IG. I am further directed to invite you to a meeting as follows. Dates, Wednesday, 4th December 2024, time 10 o'clock, venue police headquarters, to discuss the content of your letter. Yours faithfully. All right, so it's not today we expect actually for let this take place, this meeting here. Not so? Not here we expect for let the meeting take place. Not so?
Yeah.
They with you? Yeah. So that's not the letter. That's not the letter, and that's not the reply. But we the wait. Perhaps by the end of the day, we go know tomorrow whether actually police will grant this one. But guess what? I want to bring camp to you. People and we actually not the what they see, and they're not the limelight. It's so painful when they read this. They come up from person like Mohamed Konneh. Maybe you know ever hear it, Peter. A lot of people don't possibly hear Naya. Let's just recap. Let you explain to Iba if this make any sense to you. If it make, why we not for set standard? Why we on case for be different? Why we for copy bad example? Why we not for be like they go to person, or just like when they praise with Friday for say we democracy, just like when you talk around and you make some statistics back then say we democracy be rank number 1, number 2, not so after Benin, if I'm not mistaken, what you just talked about. But now you don't go down the drain. But listen to what Mohamed Konneh talk. Who they come?
Never been perfect elections. As somebody mentioned, there has never been perfect elections all over the world. So we cannot expect Sierra Leone elections or the 2023 elections to be the outcast. What is important?
Okay. I play one more time. Because sometimes the volume. Listen, Mohamed. Family, now listen, Mohamed Konneh one more time. This, they get on the traditional media so no more. So they take with time, give you sensitive part of them communication here. Now we had by common sense. We all get common sense, not so. Just that some people are not the user. But Adpan is listen careful. If not, so before treat we content. I they take them back.
Somebody mentioned there has never been perfect elections all over the world. So we cannot expect Sierra Leone election or the 2023 elections to be the outcast. What is important in every election is to follow what the law says, not what people perceive. It has come to a situation in the world where perception, whether good or bad, has overtaken the reality, the law, the regulations, or standards. So that's the environment we are living in.
Okay, is it a justification for if something not the perfect not the world, we say for join the line, as you say, we not for be outcast. So if other people they get it wrong, we say for get it wrong. What's your take? You don't ever hear this clip or over to you.
Yeah, I don't hear several press conferences and a lot of this. And one reservation where I get say we don't come to a point where in perception one for overtake the law, the regulations and standards. And one thing where I also want for challenge Konneh for tell am say if you no want public scrutiny, not in a public office. That na one thing where I want for say. And secondly, accountability is not just for political figure, but for also civil servant for show accountability over their steward. So if you now a steward, they ask you for be accountable over a period of time which you don't do for your stewardship, I sure say now something where you dey come and tell the people them the hard fact. Until state institutions begin for be sincere and open and get the fear of God over their appointees, then there will be a problem. Why always we dey say more copy international best practice? Can't we be copied as well and say we dey copy Sierra Leone best practice? Should we always be copying international best practices? Ma tell you, we get one unique model when a salon start am. Yeah. During an escoroma, we get what you call the Open Government Initiative. Yeah, wherein people they come and get a discourse on national issue, and President Koroma they did it, and other government apparatus. Yeah, when the globe take come, then begin force Sierra Leone for sign for the part of the Open Government Partnership Agreement.
Wow.
It becomes a global phenomenon. Now, the thing when we start a small one, we say this is an open government initiative. May we come, we government they sit down there, we speak up, we ask them question. The globe take them as a best practice because they know they see a president they sit down, the public they scrutinize them and talk waiting at the issues them. And when it becomes a global phenomenon, Sierra Leone get for sign for being a member of the Open Government Partnership. When are something where we start. Now we get for sign for being a member of the Open Government Partnership. It's an initiative started by Sierra Leone. Go to the books and read it. So we can start something very good in this country, and at the end of the day, the globe copy them. So why always that we for just go copy other things? And Sierra Leonean, we're very good at pointing examples over other countries when it comes to making bad precedent. But when it comes to setting the stage, then we knock you one for me other people and copy we. Yeah, a lot of other issues. Now you see where Solomon demand for accountability. They say, but look, Liberia themselves not they do them. Look, Guinea self not the way to call. When we talk about economic instability, food insecurity, they say go to Liberia and look how much they sell the rest by cup. Go to Guinea, look how much they sell the fuel by waiting and call. But when it comes to them scrutinizing their public authorities, making bad good laws, we know they compare. We know they compare. We hold on to we own them. But when it comes to we taking bad decisions, bad governance decisions, deprivation and marginalization of minority rights and other things, we begin copy other countries. Can we copy one of the cleanest cities in Africa, Kigali? Can we copy them? We cannot. Look how we sit in dirty, Freetown dirty. We cannot copy them. But when it comes to other things, we copy them. How can we call, how can a Sierra Leonean they call for electoral justice? And I don't make several calls across Babadi, but I'm not able to get them for from this afternoon. For me, I able get waiting at the outcome of the police discussion. But this is something we
We
now
go
a
be
unique
as
thing.
well. Please keep us
Yes,
posted.
this
Love we
now
just
a very laudable venture. It don't take, and it is good for this country that a Sierra Leonean started it, and it will go to the record that someone demanded for electoral justice, not just a political party, but civil society demanded for it.
all right. So Fambul, let me just summarize this part of this thing. Let we go back to the book, because most of the time, even if you hear what Konneh they say, then they follow the law, this and so, and government they say this are law-abiding government, the rule of law. Look what the Constitution say. Again, you can check this one for yourself. 3 parts now, just put you. Section 26, subsection 1, every citizen of Sierra Leone has the right to freedom of assembly and association, including the right to peacefully assemble without interference. Section 25, subsection 1, the Constitution guarantees freedom of expression, encompassing the right to express dissent through lawful protest. Section 5, subsection 2A, sovereignty resides with the people of Sierra Leone, and all governmental authority is derived from them. Peaceful protest is a direct and lawful expression of this sovereignty. That's not the 1991 Constitution. And I see many reactions on social media. Some people they don't cap, they don't say nah, APC, they want use them. You think APC go pull a statement and dissuade themselves from this protest at all? Because they're good for that.
We not care if APC pull a statement and disassociate himself from this. We not care if SLPP pull a statement and make public threat. We not care who makes a statement on behalf of who. What we care about is if this is the public cry that Sierra Leoneans are crying for electoral justice, they are crying for accountability of their vote, we need for speak up to that. We need for mount up, we voice them to that. It doesn't matter who comes and counter, because I don't read a lot of social media posts. Some then they say these are ill-motivated youth, now idolize them, they not get work for do, they want on seat a government, a democratically elected government, and so forth. And most of me respond to those people. It doesn't matter who is crying for freedom today. Tomorrow, that same thing where we take today as a practice, it will become a custom and tradition now we country. So people they continue for do some things with impunity and go scot-free. The thing that what they say today now we culture, now we tradition, they started with one person and someone becomes silent and allow it to continue. And now today, we accepted it as a societal norm and take it as a culture. And how can we address electoral justice in Africa? How can we address electoral justice in Sierra Leone? How can we change the nomenclature or the thinking of people and for say election at this country, you register, you vote, you not vote, now 10 years. It has been the discourse even for academicians. Yeah. Now the discourse, anyway, you vote, you not vote, you register, you not register on 10 years.
All right.
So anyway, how can we change the narrative and make sure say every vote is accounted for? So people have not go take Sierra Leonean for granted.
Not just all you did. Perhaps you don't listen to this interview at all. I want for you to go as a civil society. Let you just know, say, not to no more they talk about this. Now, we count on this program, Kemosisi, the former Minister of Works. Listen.
At the end of the day, the recommendation go to Madabio, and he refused to accept those recommendations. Do you guys have any viable, credible plan B as a party?
First of all, it's not about thoughts, it's about facts. Because they talk opinion, not facts. Most of us went to school. And let me tell you, you should give me kudos now. I told you a long time ago, the elections are not over until they are over. Are they over? We are still talking about 2023 election. We are still talking on that. And I've also told you that we are going to have a very positive conclusion at the tripartite committee. Listen to this properly. Mr. Komon, listen carefully. My position is, I've served 17 years in parliament, 10 years in government as minister. Out of experience, I know say elections were not over. We are talking almost we
we are still talking about 2023 elections. So I'm right. And now I've said again that we are going to have positive outcome from this tripartite, and we're going to have it. Let me ask you a question. What would you expect to do as an investigator for go check, say, the result here to the stop ballots? It's got to come to results. And, you know, I can be specific. As we speak, Mr. Komon-Tok, Potloko district, Cambia district, Konneh district, whom they in charge for APC, has not been completely counted. No, the boxes are sealed. And you know what? I'm keeping something here. Now wait. I'm a witness. I'm going to be a voluntary witness.
What do you mean? You mean say the ballot box can be a put
The seal. I have the seal number. I have the seal boxes. They are sealed. They are here in Potloko. They have not been opened. I'm telling you, they have not been opened. Believe me, I challenge Ecsl for proof to me say Nala they lie say they're not open, they're not verified. No way. They were never verified.
This is a complete mystery. We not ever if you said wrong count. This is a complete mystery for say.
It's not possible, my brother. I've said this times and times again. Nobody can tell me. I stood there. I watched the boxes sealed, boxes packed and stopped, and they announced the result for those boxes. Come on now. Let them prove me wrong. It's simple. Let them prove me wrong. Let's show me the result of Poloko Kami and Kara is what I'm called. We don't have one. No. We don't have one. As we speak. I'm not talking about yesterday, tomorrow. As we speak, there is no challenge sheet for Potloko, Cambia, and this is comprehensive. Not possible. I saw them packed, take it and barrel and took them back to the office. Nobody opened them. So how could I, first of all, find out from yourself, find out with find out the Qatar Foundation, EU, or whatever, if they ever saw the box of Potloko, Cambia 100% open. Find out. Wallahi, if the station and see them open them, like we're supposed to be, at the telecenter, I will leave politics immediately. I'll stop being a politician. They never did. These are simple facts. So how can this have been a winner when you look a whole region, not so one constituency, was not even tallied, was not even inputted in the computer or sat down. And you know what? The video is out. I hope I will stay on our back. I queried the commissioner. I said, listen, Mr. Commissioner, me and you were there. They don't announce this person of Potloko district, Cambia and Konneh district. Did you give them results? Say no, not get it. What did I say? Go find out what to do. I called the district result officer of Potloko, Cambia and Konneh, so na Konneh, and they came. I said, "Una wait ba." Now all they asked to look the box and the map and not be it. How them I call? They say no, sir. Go find out. I called the IT man who they input at the computer. Have you inputted anything in the computer? I said no, sir. How they get? I say no. So tell me, this is the record with their voices. So how can you give me the result of something they have not inputted in the computer? Come on now.
Come on now. Over to you. You here with me? All right. Seems as if internet spirits don't catch we guest over there, but that's just like a small asap from the interview we do with Kemosise. So this issue is they alive, new in the fresh in the minds of many Sierra Leoneans. All right. Now we tap that side there. Now we move to another very interesting thing. Because if the guest be there, be play for now one video where he hacks me, but the same Mohamed Konneh and Gattuso and Edmond's Alpha. But anyway, we left Nandi for another time. We'll get now I will book out another time. KKY don't make another well, we don't know if in a blunder this we don't know. I want you listen first KKY back then, and then we go come back and take him from KKY say he go he go fix the problem. Let me take you back into history first. Why he decide first for join Madabio. Look up. All right. Let's take this.
Division, tear down. Anybody criticize and you finish her, not on policy, but on personality. If that no work, cause him, mama. Any leadership in this country, cause her. Nobody will respect hierarchy and structures anymore. You will be in a company. The manager talks to you, cause him, mama, go wait in do. Because there is a culture now that you're okay for cause woman, cause him, mama. And if you know like her, finish her. Let me tell you what has been done. Yeah? I buried my mother. People curse me, then they say, we don't curse him, mama, we don't pull an grave, we they curse and that. I buried my wife last year. Same thing. Well, don't curse and Allah curse him, we're safe now, we don't die. They ain't picking them out. Is that the society we're looking for? My dear sister, it is incumbent on me as a senior statesman to challenge that narrative of hate.
All right, so one of the reasons why they asked
we have to count
why he joined SLPP now for Mamikos. This for counter the narrative, let we not get a culture of course. Well, we don't know if this is not a valid point. Anyway, we'll get don't come back anyway. Let we take this one off. So we'll try for talk on I don't know if you be watch where we play the Kamos to say interview. I don't know if you be watch be the getter. You be able watch her?
Yeah.
All right. So you take.
Yes.
You take.
And I don't follow as I say, me a social media lover. When critical analysis then they be made, I always they follow them for look at the position from which the person they go. And I always get two sides to every story. Are you going as a person or are you going for the public interest? I always they support the fact when somebody they go for public interest and not so as individual. Kemos say make one thing, he say election is not over until it is over. And I don't see a lot of people don't come out publicly and criticize ECSL for, according to them ECSL bits gone. And especially the issue of Podlok or Cambia and Bombali, the tally process been they go on when they call election. So for me, waiting I want for say, it takes now integrity for me ECSL able come out with facts where they challenge these allegations, say not to say be, then really count all the votes them across the country, and these are baseless allegations. It takes boldness, it takes leadership, it takes authority, and it takes sincerity of mind for me ECSL get the boldness for come out and tell people them two things. Either we are sorry, we not able to count all the results, or indeed we count the results, these are the disaggregated data. Yeah, because that is what people want to know. And the cry for disaggregated data, not to today start, just after the election, now in this year start. Because the people, and my brother, as I say, I don't follow election from 1996, 2002, that's the way they say PDP, Sobe, that lamp, all those things. I voted in those elections.
Sorry, Peter,
I
just
followed in those.
Hold on, please. Sorry for interrupting you. This just a cam. We not confirm this yet too. Fambule, we not confirm this yet. But it just a cam. Then say Babadi has been kidnapped by police headquarters today. And this one can multiple, and a lot of people don't send this to we say police don't hold Babadi. We no not confirm it. Do you ask you the left for try with Babadi? You please you can do it.
Yeah, because when maybe I make info not they go through. Yeah, because I don't try multiple times today. Maybe I make info not they go through. But like waiting up they say it better not be.
Sorry, you know mind it's guy again. You know mind it's guy again. Whilst today on here, so yeah.
Okay.
We normally go,
yes, I go.
We go wait for you.
Yes,
we normally.
I go still. Yeah, I go still come try them.
Please. All right. So Fambu, Lord, we just make it and tell Babadi. Lord, we know if actually perhaps we might be lucky for getter.
Yeah, we go try them again. and it might not be permissible, but
Yeah. No, well, I left you behind the scene. Lad left you let you do that behind the scene. Lad left you let do that behind the scene. Do that behind the scene, and whatever on a discourse, if just to confirm say is okay, that's fine. Yeah, because maybe we're not getting consent, no can put take on unawares. All good. Yeah. So do that. Do that behind the scene, and anything you will just tell me whether it's okay. That's fine. So Fumble again. You see, sometimes they create unnecessary tension. I don't know even at all, but we hope so not to true, because I feel say the quote unquote part by the constitution say, that make we bring can evidence them for you. Let not be say we can always go the extra mile for bring come. You see, these are the parts of the constitution where we as citizens and the right for make we go ahead and protest. This is clear. In fact, there is a video of Adima Koli. I don't know if we're able to get her. We don't play her many times here. We instead they say absolutely we don't need permission. We don't again it many times. And time not permit to again, because I'm sure say not a new clip. We all don't see her. And again, we don't put one at the constitution. We screen here. Again, we hope say this not true, and we hope say police can be some, go make a difference this time around. All right. Whilst all this to be, we they bring KKY. Now KKY, that's not the one thing for we be know about KKY, and I want to take you to what in KKY take. Fumble. There is something will happen. Then there's here the first lady. The first lady gonna Konneh on a show, on a talk show. During that time, lights go, and when lights go, for the first time, we see Ecsl pull public apology. Now, why would they even count this again? Somebody go say, why they bring on this? All right, we go show you the reason why they count this one for you. These are the letter where Ecsl pull and apologize publicly to the first lady. And so, yes, he apologized to her. So what's the point? The point is, listen, KKY, where it disregard the real owners of the power. KKY, then let not talk for her. Let we listen first. KKY, don't probably you can understand where Saudi come from.
Population. When you want to change this complex system, the population for day with you, because them they will then get for beer. Because when they pass that line, they get for switch the power off nose, otherwise they shock people. So then for half a day. Like yesterday, we've been getting an issue. We sit down, then come meet me. Then say, so what do we do? Do we broadcast or do we just try to solve it? Since not to be in peak period, we take the decisions, we take the risk. Say, don't announce yet. Let them fix the system. It's for a short period. They may not even observe the difference. But silent there now, very soon, they can connect.
All right. I don't even know how to get to the point. Here is a 10 minutes light go now. If you watch this one, according to Ecsl, lights go 10 minutes. They apologize for that. Then pull. Here is KKY. Then take lights from people. They not make let people even know. So they take the people for granted. I don't know if people in the catch the journalogy here. Now bring you Camp Peter. I'm sure you will probably don't preview on this one. This letter way at Sapul 2023, and this statement where KKY they say it don't matter if you lights go, nobody knows
that line.
Well, it don't matter if you lights go. No need for tell people. I'm sure they're not going to take nothing. What's your take when it's two standard they take place here? Here is a whole institution they beg for 10 minutes where then take light. 10 minutes where then take light from the first lady. And again,
go for switch the power off nose, otherwise they shock people. So then for half a day, like yesterday, we've been getting an issue. We sit down, then come meet me. Then say, so what do we do? Do we broadcast or do we just try to solve it? Since not to be in peak period, we take the decisions, we take the risk. Say, don't announce yet. Let them fix the system.
All right. I'll bring you inside. You don't see the two. What's your take?
Ecsl waiting and doing the right thing. Yeah. All In every civilized country where I don't travel, for 1 minute sef where electricity go, you dey see an apology. Yeah, wetin dem do so na the right thing. Na the global standard. Na so I dey call am the global standard. And may we not be myopic in we thinking and begin for wetin call that we begin take people for granted because they're not a public figure, they're not a presidential candidate, they're not a first lady. That could have been a best practice for Ecsl for every time. When we don't on this broadcast, they don't give light na God reach here, 210, they don't take them over 310. Now na generator they also. Just imagine, no one says sorry for that, for the inconveniences. And it is a bad habit. It is a bad habit, it is a bad attitude. Yeah. Because these people are being paid to provide service. And if you're not competent or you're not able to provide the service, it is humanly possible that you come out and say sorry to the people who are you paid for to provide service for. So if you're not able to provide a service, you come out and say sorry to them. But the thing here where they say, is it because she's the first lady? That is why they said sorry. If it happened with an ordinary Sierra Leonean, are they going to say sorry? Will they have the boldness or will they have the character, the humility to come out and say sorry to the public for not satisfying them, for not providing service? And I tell you, electricity is becoming a fundamental human right because people in livelihood tied and depend on them. There are a lot of people. So when we look at issue of governance, we look at good governance, we look at behavior, pattern, and attitude. So is Ecsl be bold enough for tell people always sorry for giving them blackout? I sure say now that's now the point where KKY for focus on, and rather than looking at from a narrow point of view and begin for make a contextual analysis over that one day. Yeah.
All right.
Now best practice. You need for say sorry to the people but is it going to be narrowed by just for the first lady or everybody in this country?
You perfectly analyze that. We don't talk. It's fine because one, the first lady in a citizen. Secondly, the first lady, regardless of the government, even if you don't get challenged. The thing is, you don't make it clear why if for B2 we get two standard. One for the people the way they up, another one for the people the way they don't. And the people the way they don't, and they actually get the power. What a disrespect. Again, apart from this one, I want to let you listen again, Fambule. I want to take you into history. This program will not be planned for make a little bit long, but let me just flash you. This is 6 minutes, but just one, we don't take 3 minutes of fun. Now we count 1 minute and in statements where and KKY make. What they can.
We say to people, if what we're saying about poverty reduction, transformation is true, let's test some of that in the poorest of the poor. Yep. And thank God for 20 years, many donors supported initiatives through UNIDO in that country because of me. And since I left, we've not seen the projects coming in. It's 4 years. So it makes a difference.
Dr. Yamkola, you're not the first top-ranking international civil servant who has come back home to run for high office. People on the ground, including opposing contenders, they have lived the pain and the struggle of the masses. Therefore, they might legitimately claim to be closer to the issues that matter to the people more than you could ever be.
They could claim that, but that's for the people to decide. I have been there now physically 2 years on the ground, and I tell you I have made a difference. I have shaken that political establishment because why? Wherever I go, the people...
Like the energy fixer for solve all the blackouts for...
looking for new ideas. They say much has not changed. We're still among the poorest of the poor. So you know what the young people are saying now? New face. They say if we have only known extreme poverty for over 2 decades, if our educational system is crumbling, maybe we need something new.
Now they're saying that because they know you would be happy to hear that. I've come to a lot of elections around the country.
No, they're not saying
and every political rally that you go to, young people turn out in the...
All right, slow left that side. Now, this not the interview be the key way it be the as a leader and we more or less it be the charm people there with in big English there and how it gets solution to the problem. But we don't see behind this we don't see of recent time even the president therefore come out it blast the entire the entire energy sector where now they deputize and they or probably technically now the minister of energy day. But today he make a bold statement where a lot of people and they ask how. Listen this one.
Like the energy fixer for solve all the blackout problems.
Well, in the UN, they used to call me the energy czar because I was the first head of agency to lead UN energy.
Okay.
So here, I want to fix it. I want to solve it in a team with other partners. I need the Minister of Finance. I need all the agencies, but I need the junior workman there. Remember, Yumkela and Ed.
What's going on here, Peter? Did you get me? Did you get me?
Yes, I did get you.
Yeah, when it comes to this talk, lights don't go to you as you say more than 2 times. It just it's short as well, and they fix this issue. What's going on? Are we not fed up of these talks?
My brother, we are fed up of blackouts all across the country. Tell me one side, including Wilunge International Airport, where don't go for 1 week uninterrupted. Just 1 week uninterrupted. Show me whose country, whose district, including the capital city, including the only international airport we get. We don't go 1 week uninterrupted power supply. And one thing I want to say, with due respect to Yonkela, me not a politician, I mean a civil society, but I want to say, now the weakest third force way we don't get. If you go back to the analysis and look, Charles Magai in 2012, yeah, he been get more votes pass him as a third party, yeah. So for sure I'm say. Even this past election, na kicho na woman beat am. Woman na beat am. Woman na beat am. For sure say we voting pattern, we electoral system or Sierra Leoneans not they fall again for just talk. Sierra Leoneans then they look at tangible. Waiting at the key service delivery plans where you get. Look at when after the convention before 2023 election, look at the things them where NGC come with for sure how they want to address the issue of economy and so forth and so. These are cheap things where even a first-year university student no they do a development plan that kind of way. Yeah. So for me, these are cheap popularities where Sierra Leone and they not fall for. We need to be realistic. We need to be bold to say the truth that I not see a tangible service delivery plan where Yonkela get for address a particular entity, just one entity in this country. Because when it comes to electricity, he worked in UNIDO for quite a long time, but yet still in village no get electricity. Yeah? Right. The chiefdom way come on, not get electricity. The district way come on, not get electricity. So let's be clear about that. So how you not go able to handle issues within your chiefdom, within your village, your chiefdom, your district, then you want for more people and give you power for the whole country. It is not possible. So we've moved from a level of just talking, we move now to a level of working.
If you make example as East Africa, USA, it change villages them, but I think if I can remember, I think would have been the time for Kosh himself now. Somewhere they say you need to not sound like one in Sierra Leone. You need a money day, United Nations money day. The one who contribute give money day. So all projects you get technical.
There is a budget. There is a budget. There is an annual budget.
It was sufficient. So it different from what kind of country where be saying I get with the power. But again, you talk something where really it make a whole lot of sense. How you go then you need to you dey talk about electricity all over your village, you know. Anyway, continue as I left give, I not put much there. Now left and give. Continue.
Yeah. So make this point clear. How, for example, if now you we give as a president, how you go run the economy and make a change with 1%? How will you do that? How will you do that? With 1% we get for capital development, you get road construction, you get field salon, you get the education, the free quality education, you get free healthcare. Go to the Maputo Protocol to 2003. You dey see say Sierra Leone make a commitment. Sierra Leone has signatory to the Maputo Protocol, make a commitment in 2003, say 11% of GDP they go to a healthcare service. That means health and reproductive right. Who saw they pull that 11% when a 1% we get? How we go fix electricity? How we go fix the issue of infrastructure in this country? How we go support good roads? How we go get good roads? Go now from Masheka to Bo. Look how the road on bad. Now Masheka to Makeni. Look how the road on bad. How can we fix it with 1%? So we go continue for what they bring Chinese man and can't trust them for 60 years for me to fix the road them.
Yeah, Lord, we hold you aside there. At least you don't do it justice now, yeah? And you don't trust some salient points. But the last clip we'll go play, let you tell me how this man actually talk about nine of the weakest thought force, because you make mention of even Charles Magai. This now the question
Charles
Magai.
And particularly for the 2018 elections, you know, back then we were in college, and a lot of youth had hopes in the NGC party, because of course, as you used to name them, Alusaina Alas, and we were tired of it. A huge percentage of youth were tired of these two parties. So with your alliance now with the SLPP, what do you have to say to youths who had belief in you, not even the NGC party?
Yes, what I say to the youth is, watch me. I competed aggressively with President Bio 2013 to 2018. What I demonstrate to the youth is to challenge the narrative today that says politics is hate, politics is do or die. What I'm demonstrating to the youth is you can disagree with people, but you don't have to be disagreeable. You don't have to hate. You don't have to fight. Because what is going on in our society today is preaching hate. That by any means you must come to power. And if somebody else is there, you tear them down, you obstruct. The youth should pay attention to that. That Dr. Yumkela is demonstrating that you can intellectually disagree with people, you can engage in the discussion, and you find common ground. We don't have common ground here. The tradition is winner takes all. And if you are not in, you fight, you obstruct. We preach to the young generation constructive opposition. We demonstrated it. They saw us.
All right. Okay. Let me take this man back into history.
Bio call you now and say, Doc, I want to work with me. I want to give you position. You go take him.
If President
and when I listen there is an extra.
I go engage him. He's the president of the republic. But job? Come on. I don't do parliament 4 years. I get 1 more year for go. Wait I need it.
I give you the mic. I give you the mic. Go over. I give you the mic.
Election.
Go ahead. Now unmute yourself. Oh, okay. What do you mean? I see this too. You know, they tell the people and get for watch, get for what. But anyway. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Click the mic. Unmute yourself. Yeah, unmute yourself.
Yep. Okay. There is an extract where then AYV also, where one pan the moderator will they ask him that now if President Bio call you for give an appointment, will you take it? He said, no, I don't pass that level there. I don't too big pass that level there. How can I compete with someone and at the end of the day then call me for gimme? And one thing where I don't dey follow politicians them very carefully, and Salon man in particular, yeah. I don't see that one day. A lot of people, even from the civil society, as he gets small fame, he don't enter into politics. The next thing now, it is start a party because you want for me to incorporate them into the big two, which for me, initially, I've been thinking say it will change the narrative because Charles Magai not be able to change the narrative for shift the goalpost among them two players there. Yeah. So maybe think say he will come and do it better. But in 2018, I look at when he go to parliament, the decisions he took and the things we were expecting him to stand and make a change in Oduam. I tell some people wey smart enough, I say it's not different from the Alansana and Alusain he named. Yeah, now he named Alansana and Alusain, and I say the Gbeshe not different from them. The Gbeshe will soon join either Alansana or Alusain because there are things where KKY just say they are statutory documents. They are in statutory documents. You cannot just change them by talking. Yeah, it gets an opportunity where been in a parliament for me them begin get a discourse over them things and they. He talk about the winner take all. How can you discuss about the winner take all where we not review the constitution? It is still there. Yeah, it talk about hate and so forth and this and that. How can you break the narrative when we don't centralize the voting pattern by region and by district? You cannot break that chain until we broke that chain and begin for look at people from a technical point of view and rather than from a political, just a political point of view. What are you going to offer different and new? And before you they come, waiting on your investment and your country. This is what for me, I want for me, every Sierra Leonean go to look at the leaders them where they come. Waiting on your investment and your country. How many people are able to employ?
And this man, somebody be there, I be there talk with somebody today. He challenged KKY. He challenged KKY, say, let's show him one project where you don't make a salon, where youth money don't benefit. One. In all called Boko, he said one. Apart from talk, making this big English, making even for explain simple things and they make them difficult, complex, ambiguous. To people for let them know able get time because they know the percentage of people huge percentage of people they don't go school. I get there's one clip of where they scatter social media that tells you that people they don't know because people away follow way inform they're not going to follow. I don't know if you get chance for low player time don't beat we anyway where people and they chase them they celebrate them and I just let me just take maybe. All right, perhaps. Okay. God don't save him for today, this one, but he not done it. We go cow with her. So Fambule, we go just cover the international news, and from there we'll open the line. Will be there. If you just joining for the first time, we want to tell you plenty thank you, and today we'll be look at the 2023 election results issue where Babadi and Thomas want make people and demonstrate for. Now we get it segregated data. We also talk about KKY, say they fixed the light business, and we also look at some of the past audios and videos, and we be hands on. Now we go on the international stage. This now something where a lot of people and they're shocked. This it be shocking to a lot of people and from yesterday. And if we say as always, on ourselves for no waiting go on. Now the world yesterday. All right, so we try for put now. All right. All right. So mashallah, na be we small, we try for do the normal way, follow able get out when I be we small, a very important at the other side of the world. All right. right. Okay. I think we don't get her now. Okay. Let me just take something quick one. Let me able flash this thing for myself now. We can't just now.
Because also every day when they come to and celebrate the day.
We've seen a lot of people asking the same questions. Why did this happen? And how in South Korea isn't it supposed to be a stable democracy? We'll try to answer both these questions tonight, and here's the first thing that you need to know. President Yoon is struggling politically. His approval ratings are low, he does not control the parliament, and he is mired in corruption scandals. Instead of riding it out, he chose the nuclear option, a risky and amateur move. Let me take you back to the year 2022. That's when Yoon Suk-yeol won the presidential election in South Korea. He came with an ambitious agenda. Just one problem, though. His party did not control the parliament. The opposition Democratic Party held the majority in parliament, meaning President Yoon could not get work done. His policies and his proposals were shot down in parliament. Elections happened again in 2024, and once again, the opposition got a majority. So Yoon was reduced to a lame duck president. The opposition would pass their own legislations and Yoon would veto them. He used the veto at least 11 times since taking office. Yesterday, he did allude to this problem. Yoon cited policy paralysis in government. Basically, he was frustrated about being powerless. That was the first factor. The second factor was the corruption scandals. Most of them involve his wife. She's accused of stock manipulation, accepting gifts in exchange for favors, and of election meddling. All of this has dropped Yoon's approval ratings to 25. It was almost 53% after his inauguration. Now it's 25%. So to recap, Yoon was stuck and unpopular. A seasoned leader may have rode out the storm or found a tactical solution. But President Yoon is a political novice. He was a prosecutor for most of his life. His first foray into politics was the 2022 presidential election, and clearly the inexperience showed. Which brings us to the second question we are addressing tonight. How did this happen in South Korea? Well, democracy is new in this country. Until the late 1980s, it was ruled by dictators and strongmen. They used to impose martial law regularly. There have been 16 instances since 1948. I know it seems unthinkable in modern-day South Korea, but look at their history. It is riddled with takeovers.
All right, so the long and short of this old bad thing we don't happen for a very long time. This is now one of the stable democracy, another part of the world day. But you won't seem for play within a political gamble where the parliaments, the opposition get more majority, like for we don't get on a salon, where in most of the laws in they pass, and as a any president who want get in way, he pass and use martial law. And this about around because back then in historic level, when you check, this is not the first time this way they get her, but because then we don't get stable economy, a stable democracy, people are really shocked. And what's in make we even bring a Konneh? In West, they accuse her many times about corruption and also receiving bribe, just like when we say get first lady Naya, where reports and they come up from the auditor general, they suggest say if they take government money where accounts for similar thing that happen in South Korea. So you see how politics can play, even as much as now a well-developed country, but sometimes we can get certain things that we share in common, like corruption in this particular case. Just so you know, so I'm sure Salon will copy from that say because we don't get the chief electoral commissioner say no election not the way perfect at the world, so we all not go be different. Enough of supposed to be different. We're not going to be outcast. Anyway, so Fambole will tell me plenty things. Anyway, Peter, if you just want Robbie Mott Day for 1 minute before we open the line, that would be awesome. If you aren't Rob at all.
That one is self-explanatory. The thing I want for say no more to people then because I've been promised here they call Babadi and up to this moment all two phone and they off. So we don't know exactly what thing they happen. But we not they preempt anything until we get onto Ram or we get onto in family members for know exactly what's in status.
Okay.
But phones
All right.
and they're off.
Okay, so family, yeah, a lot of people embark. Some man writes me privately. I think people away know Babadi. Then say in phone they off. Anyway, we go come take una course them and then carry it on our messages there. We see huge amounts of messages that don't come inside, and so now you turn for talk. When I give you 1 minute behind the scene, now we just stretch we back, and then when we can sit on back for can listen to you. They can just now.
If you want to subscribe to the TPP Lyon YouTube page on your phone, click and open the YouTube app. Now the search box, just type Komon-Tok and click enter. When the page displayed, look at the top middle and click the subscribe button. Subscribe. And not tap the click the bell close to the subscribe button and select all. As you don't subscribe, so anytime we go live, you go be among the first people them where they get notification.
All right, so yeah, Fambulu we don't come now the second part of the program where now you turn for come talk, and I don't know how we put this one lowly and so how this layout will come out. All right, all right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, family, yes, the line door open now. You go call and take part on the program, which you see on screen now, +44793-513-0044. All right. Now we are the first caller. Okay, we'll miss this one. All right. All right. Now take this other one. Yes. Yes. Call outside the call from.
This Jibril Bangura, the call from Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, Jibril Bangura, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah. First of all, I want categorically tell you I say Thomas Babadi. Then detain na stay ID and in all two phone them incarcerated, confiscated. Then Konneh Yumkela. I want let Sierra Leoneans know say Konneh Yumkela, this na the man we mother view them be the fate for flag bearership inside SLPP. We mother view tell us the intel mother view say mother view na NPRC or whatever, then mother view tell us the intel the only property where the British people that they left give the oil refinery, Sierra Leone oil refinery. And at the time, we Konneh Yumkela sell that refinery. That refinery is been worth almost 200 and something pounds, but then choose Costello at low cost. And this Konneh Yumkela, where they tell we said today say in go join SLPP because of Mamikos. I get a video where he make na London, where is the SLPP they call her, then they cost her. Any Saudi he go. He said from where he go London, then they cost them day in, day out. So this now the cost make it go back now SLPP or now something sinister. They come back now.
All right.
SLPP.
Thank you very much, Jibril Bangura. We had another voice. Thank you. Yes, call outside the call from. What's side they call from?
Yes, can I talk about like this question? I don't see that man because
What's side they call from? I call. We had another call. Who side they call from?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, who side they call from?
Yeah, I call from the US.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
From the US.
Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. Now, in relation to these protests, I want to really speak to the request for clearance, the document itself,
we the one that we really request for clearance. According to the document, when I look at them, I see them get 38 assembly points around the country. 38 of that. And I see also that they point and accusing fingers at somebody where then they request for provide security for them. When are the Sierra Leone police? It's very indigenous of these guys the way they come as the face of this protest for ask somebody for provide for you security and you point and accuse your fingers, you want tie their hand them behind their back, say if they go provide security for now, they not for do nothing because on the beginning point finger at unprofessional tactics of the police. What are you saying? You don't believe the police will provide security for you and are then responsible for internal security of the state. And you don't want to see them. So if you don't want to see the police and you ask the police to provide security for you, then there is an issue. And that overstretch of 38 assembly points for can present a document to ECSL for request for a disaggregated result of the election.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. 2 minutes. No, we had another voice. Yes, call also you they call. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. Again, this one we don't miss her. All right. Lord join this one. What's in the happen? This one back don't miss. They call it the jam. Well, I left one first. Let them go the feds. All right. I think we'll pay attention here. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. This one they come up from Jamila Thomas Babadi. Babadi is right now in cancellation at the CID. And
we had another voice.
yes,
Mr. Top.
Yes, call outside they call from.
Yeah, you know, them people here, especially Madabio. Madabio is here so, and not made anything in life. I believe say from where they go both schools safe. So the results they all not be the past. Nothing other way it merits their life. This is an idler which is done that UK for 22 years in all work. It's a Komon-Tok where you did so as a man. If you did self 1-2 weeks you don't go, you did feel within yourself say something the way you not do, where they make you very uncomfortable. But if this man sit on 23, I know, and go get 8 billion lives for government, what do you expect of him? This man an idler, it not a feel for the masses. And now man we're not straightforward, a bend. So anything way they do that in life like crooked business. There is no way they will allow people for demonstrate, which is the right thing for do. Mother Biona epitome of crookedness. It's just sad no more say, picking Indian at that country where they grew up. And they look up to them kind people and they are as leaders them. So then we just feel say it's the normal thing for do. Not to mock a man like that one day for put for lead a country like that. It's not a true representation of Uda, a true Sierra Leonean for be. No. You as a Sierra Leonean with decency, you go any side and you say, Madam, you that you president, you know feel good. Because you look at the man and not get what he take for represent Sierra Leone any side of the world. If Sierra Leoneans are not grab and team up for demonstrate against these idiots. I'm telling
all right,
you,
thank you very much. Thank you
Thank you
for
very much.
All right. Let we come on the Ayotela, they say Sierra Leoneans need to stop outing their heads over the politicians in Salon. The politicians have demonstrated time and time that they are not to be trusted, but yet still folks are still at each other's throats for these cries. I don't blame the politicians. The blame lies squarely on the people that are blind to reality. These politicians don't care about the people and the country. This one is more from Amara Manao. They say Dr. Samora don't exhaust all in destructive tools now in political toolbox for bring unrest na salon. Papa God could deal with all the people we no one let we develop and progress na salon. And this one is more from Yebu region, so they say Yumkela don't see brown envelope. None of them care for the country or its people. They are greedy and selfish. And this one is more from J, where they say if you say that they way salon people, then they sleep. This one is more from from Abdul Kamara, where they say this man is really dangerous. KKY na a big scammer. All right, so now we have the other voices there. Will they come back? Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, my brother, I need love.
Glory be. God bless you too. Okay.
Brother, when I get information for say that guy, and I don't know about. So I just feel piece of this night again to me on time. What's the going on country? Now so country we go so no more. Who can associate with that? Attack that all my defect for still and don't see this. And if you don't cancel that, I need to still fight for. What's our country they go? When they left from country they go so. For people in the go are still. Therefore, then at the diaspora, any day they call you, they send video for me, they ask you. Oh, go by one man dress for shame and to people who video, they send a phone and I don't wish for. Because God bless you, not in the country. When we go stand on people, not forget about we only here for say, hey, this one maybe cannot about this or not to know, not this and that. When we go stop them kind of things in the day, then God sorry for that land. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
All right. God bless you too. All right. And again. Yeah, I think you get me now. You get me. You get me, Peter. All right, Peter something kitchen. I think now the internet spirits na salon. And this it pass get self, Mr. Komon-Tok, like we murderer waka find bio the get okay. And this one they come from Alu Sciences. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us as always. And this one they come up from Jonathan Kabo. Say KKY, when given a chance, will always manifest himself. What an absolute insult. You get me? I don't know if you get me. You get me?
I get you clear.
All right. Okay, that's great. That's great. I think I'm not going to get you, but anyway, use earpiece, so it will be easier. All right. Okay. Well, I'll tap here first, and you maybe go and make comment on which you don't get from the people. You get a mic.
Yeah. I want to tell the people where they follow the program, Komon-Tok, thank you, and they don't make them comment. And for me, waiting, I just want to say, we they analyze the issue with respect. We know they insult somebody, even though sometimes the truth in this country, people and they see them as an insult. Never in my life I ever insult somebody, irrespective of the political party who say they or which they do. But these are facts where even when APC was in power, we don't get a lot of platform. Then we been to tell them the truth. But they become bitter with the truth when you tell them the truth. And this is what we are still doing now, telling the SLPP the truth. We don't mind who say you dey na the globe. There is no country like home. If you travel, go overseas, you
All right,
begin
let's
work
just
on a
accommodate.
street,
Let's
na
just
net, then they
accommodate.
begin ask you
Let's
for a
just
lot of
accommodate this
documents.
one. Which side they call
Please.
from? Let's just accommodate this one. Which side they call
Yes,
from?
yes, sir, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening to you, sir. And I call from the UK.
Okay, you get the platform.
Thank you very much. You know, the thing about Sierra Leone, to me, I think Sierra Leone need a whole reset. You know, we need to push the reset button, because just as you co-coordinator, we will not analyze. You know, he made a salient in comment. You know, when you say, you know, we need for begins to scrutinize, you know, these people that are coming to govern that country. You know, what have they done? You know, what have they achieved? You know, that's how we first start, you know, that reset process, because the mindset of Sierra Leoneans, you know, this regional-based mentality will get, say, oh, I'm a Temeni, you know, I'm from the south, I'm from the north, I know I'm for dinner this party, I'm for dinner that party. You know, you're not going to take with no side.
Exactly.
No side is not going to take us. And this reset that I'm talking about, you know, APC, SLPP, they shouldn't include on it, because these are the same people, you know, because people keep talking about Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara has been in the system for the past 35 years. For the past 35 years, he has worked for successive government. So what is Samura Kamara get for offer to Salon people? This now I don't understand. What is Samura Kamara get for offer to Salon people? Somebody knows that the same rotten system for the past 35.
All right, thank you very much.
6 years.
Yeah, thank you very much. 2 minutes. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless.
All right, thank you very much. So, Famboulin, all right, we missed this one again. All right, I think we guess they go and come because of the internet. All right, we go had another voice again. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, concerns Elena, they call from the US.
Yes, my brother, get the platform. Go ahead, please.
You know, I want for support, you know, this last caller we call. So, you know, I think Mother Bio in presidency one, now a wake-up call to every Sierra Leonean. You know, that we know they look at politics like a common thing, because a lot of people have now, you know, sober-minded people and say, oh, I don't mix for politics and all that stuff. Then you don't mix for politics, but you want to forget clean drinking water. You don't mix for politics, but you want to forget electricity and all that stuff. Then so basically, politics style around everything about human life. You know, we get to know the people who they put in at the aim of our peers. You know, we get to do something where they call background check. Let they check out there individually. We want to for the whole country. Let we know them people here, so their own post suicide and come out. Their host, their woman and them how they take care of their family. Which institution where they don't end? How they transform that institution did. But when they just come out no more, you read this person say come out from America or wherever a car we can hand over a country. And when you don't pray, we're not able to correct them again. You know, Mother be when this we don't destroy the country, like one thing we make me not let Mother be in government. That division we bring Canada that country there. You know, can make me we know say yes we get tribalism, but not so in this peak where them people are preacher to a point a first lady when a policy statement open multi on not allow APC forget party office na the southeast.
Right.
Waiting we see the brother they host them begin the born all na the southeast. You know, thank you, God bless you, my brother.
All right, okay. All right, okay. And we missed this other call. All right, okay. We'll take this. Okay, we don't miss this one again. And whilst we wait for, probably we'll just take 3 more calls and we'll wrap up the program. And I think at this junction, Lad just bring on something again. I'm sure a lot of people know about it, but I'm sure if you did the UK, you probably go to hear about Kind Heart. This na an organization where, as the name suggests, they get Kind Heart for help people in back home Sierra Leone. And I can always say we all get obligation and we all get role for play if we truly, truly love Sierra Leone, regardless of the distance. Now there is no excuse. The technology, the internet don't make it much more easier now. We don't become, like what they say, global village, even more. So if you really, really, really want to help Sierra Leone, there are a number of ways, like this Kind Heart organization, where then they do a fundraising, and at the same time, whatever they get in this send back downtown and help change people in life or support people in life. There is one key individual. We go play probably in video tomorrow, where a lady where I think a widow where they broke stone. You know this there are in stone yard, the stone come up, scatter yard. Well, because you get 3 picking away they take care of, give up on that again back. It is still go broke stone. And so Kind Heart organizations, they say no, anything can happen. If that stone they don't reach that they don't destroy the wire. There is every possibility, perhaps, God forbid. So what do they do? Will they help you for let you stop for go broke stone? But again, how did they get this? Through them fundraising, how did they do? And then be able, they end up for app in picking them. But again, the target, according to what they tell we, this fundraising only now one of the beneficiaries we then get for help NASA loan. So I think we hold ourselves a little bit of favor, no matter what, especially if you did at the UK, you probably go to able Jacqueline Masquerade, and I'm sure if you go on that day, when at December 14,
what is it for Jacqueline? So you go support her?
Anyway,
yes, sir.
About SSF, I mean, I can drop the
so next year, I go to this year again, I go support her. So if I take Jacqueline, so next year I go to this year again, the one next year I go there. So Jacqueline ready for file for Obate next year, the 5th anniversary. Ready for file for our Obate say the kind. And they can do powerful song for you. Tell us, hey, I. Mr. Gallo, Mr. Gentle, what do you say?
Yeah, Queen Jacqueline.
Respect. Yes, Superman. Oh, Miraga man.
Yo, wagwan, people, big up Queen Jacqueline, you know me I say.
Respect.
Make sure say me throw me salute to Queen Jacqueline. Big up yourself,
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so family, yeah, okay, of course, I'm sure say people already deep catch the journalogy, so anyway, yeah, Mr. Peter, as we run up the program, you get the mic now for summarize the calls as well as the text messages. We don't can huge turnout as always. The platform they always engage with people across the world, and this now patriots there. This part of the world often we safe. We know what it means for can sit on 2 hours. We all know Nandi. If somebody spend 2 hours, you must get for a reason, or it gets a reason why they give you 2 hours for in time. And every day, and I say the time like every day. Sometimes it can even overwhelm self. So just so known as Salon say, we get patriots and Sierra Leoneans, regardless of the fact. What you like here, then they say the diaspora and the ex Salon people and it's the country, they it's the government. This one I put so na idea na diaspora. Then they get there, and this is not only one no more. I got another one where Leah Amla Johnson instead of organize, instead of get school where it is support na salon. Now somebody who don't retire, you go visit Sierra Leone, you see the way picking in the struggle. It can do them fundraising every year they raise money. The first school way bill, according to I think it passed $9,000, and it try back for they raise $15,000 for go be secondary school. Just so you know, cities are all Sierra Leoneans do. Don't they invite me to a program, Vine Memorial, then self do them fundraising, get that money, they support. So that is huge. Apart from the remittance who they send a salon, where it pass all the donor money where they give. It pass. Now they're not to arguments, we all don't prove that. So the point what they make here is people and they get this perception, say, because we then oversee things are okay for we not like the country, they talk bad about the country. But you don't witness this program 1 or 2 times. You see the way we analyze the issue. We know they call for anything ordinary, just for better the betterment of the people. Let people and just get what we they enjoy now, the basic amenities. But yeah, more or less everybody right now like level gone, you know, we had to get the middle class, upper class, but the level man, I mean, the ordinary man, saluna like rich people, because yeah, you not get for worry for what they eat. You open me, if I open my fridge at this time, I know they know self water for it sometimes. We can make fun self, maybe woman. We can make fun self. He say you know angry. He say you know bored. He say you. So anyway. I bring it calm to some of these issues. What do you take?
The difference between Sierra Leone and the other country then is about leadership, and then don't get a structural adjustment for many years, and the state institution accountable to the people. Like always you don't discuss here. One thing I always want for say, I know they in any favor for cause politician or for cause stakeholders leaders, but they tell you the truth. The difference there is because there is respect for citizens. Now the other countries then they. Now salon you they pay light bill, then you know they get electricity. You they pay water rate, then you ask when last Kuma Valley or when last Salwako then open water. You they pay for service where you know they utilize. So that is why corruption is too much. But over under, you they work for 1 hour, then pay you money. But yeah, you they work for 35, 36 days, 40 days before you realize say the month done. So this is about service delivery. You they spend money na ya, you know they get the service. And no one monitor who provides the service. But government they tell you say we don't spend money for make sure say the service are available. Who monitors them? Even when civil society come for monitor, then say now which ones they can do. Because we are not get work. But that has been our work. When we monitor, we bring them facts there, it determines from the political lens where then they watch you. Now so then they take you matter. But every statesman today, you will be a civilian tomorrow. And every civilian today, you have the potential to be a statesman tomorrow. If the baton change, what will be your take? So waiting at they tell Sierra Leonean and everybody within the diaspora. More will help with leaders them for make sure say then deliver quality services them. And may they not just sit on a plane and begin admire at other countries them. May they look at other countries them, waiting and do well. The country where I get high respect for around the world na Singapore. How they manage corruption. How one person able to change the dynamics and make sure say services the way meant for people and reach the people. Now that we dey here for, now that we always they preach. And if anybody it hurts them because of what we they do, we not get apology for that. If you expect me for say I'm sorry because I tell you the truth, I know they do am. We just they say the truth and nothing else but the truth. So we need for really look at service delivery as one of the democratic right at this country. That every service where Sierra Leone they pay for, as I say, I don't get blackouts over 6 times during this program. So anytime we lights go, then they go change over, put generator on, And these are services where they pay. My brother, let me tell you, me host and fritoya, we they pay 1,300 for Ecsl top up, and how much then they give you? Now 540 leons.
Why?
For 1,300.
I don't understand. How not go pay 1,000 and give you half of her? Anyway, I think light speeds or internet speeds don't catch we guess Obanda. I know you understand this. How you go pay anyway? We don't even story then, but beyond there, at least we get some clear. So, family, yes, we tap the program here. Tomorrow we get a very important program. We depend gather information regarding Air Abba Senesi and tell content how they kill them. Una therefore can get the source. There is something where I want to share. I'll give you details whenever we put them, but it means a lot. There is more where the police not tell me where we not get for can know. There is more, and it's very dangerous for people to not even talk about that. Perhaps now you go first. Those two, some of those information we'll get for can tell now exactly how it happened, how they kill them, and why they kill them, and other people and we know about it. On a journey on the time we'll go announce. We're not sure if it will be tomorrow, but in any way, we depend get more information. We'll definitely update you now. Until then, Mr. Komon-Tok. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Komon-Tok, where the minds commit. Komon-Tok, this how we voice R&B. Komon-Tok, we the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to help we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We the young care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, they gonna hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know the line. Now Komon-Tok, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, we gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Armies who we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We the young care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Armies who we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we dey come from. Komon-Tok, the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we dey pave the way. Komon-Tok, ooh yeah. We dey talk and real, make me hear. From Freetown to the world, we dey spread the news. Komon-Tok, on the platform we choose. Komon-Tok. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Voice, army so we make the choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be with the young and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Army so we make the choice from politics to health, we stand.